Hey everybody, Nick Espinoza, your Chief Security Fanatic here, and today in privacy news, this is actually rather alarming. I'm not a fan of this at all. Here's what's going on, but a law enforcement officer has been violating citizens' privacy just to get TikTok followers, and here's what happened. Now, this is coming from Ars Technica. A Dallas County Sheriff's Department deputy, Francisco Castillo, was briefly suspended after live streaming a traffic stop, allegedly just to gain TikTok followers and presence back in 2021. Now, the motorist that he pulled over, Tori Osby, is suing, saying that the deputy exposed Osby to risks of identity theft and break-ins at his home by flashing Osby's driver's license and sharing his personal information to more than 100 followers tuned into Castillo's live stream, not to mention anybody that watched that video afterwards. Now, Osby's lawyer told Ars Technica that it's unlikely that their client was the only victim of Castillo's alleged privacy-invading social media abuse. The complaint documents a seeming pattern of Castillo sharing videos while on duty, and those seem to get more engagement than his other regular videos, making it basically likely, it appears likely to Osby's lawyers that Castillo was increasingly motivated to create videos of his police activity, obviously in the hopes of essentially getting more likes, more followers, all that kind of stuff. Quote, "The deputy's actions are deeply concerning given the number of other on-duty videos he has deleted from his TikTok account." This is the lawyer talking to Ars Technica. I quote again, "Through the course of this lawsuit, we will undoubtedly uncover other instances of live stream interactions with citizens between this deputy and others," end quote. Now, as of me talking to you right now, and the writing in Ars Technica, Castillo's TikTok account, known as Psycho Cisco, which, okay, there you go, is still active with 17,500 followers. Ars Technica also confirmed that any videos documenting his law enforcement activity appear to have been deleted. Now, the Dallas County Sheriff's Department did not immediately respond to Ars Technica for comment, but issued a statement reported by the Dallas News. The department has confirmed that Castillo was suspended for 2 days without pay for violating the department's social media policy, but remains employed by the department. No further comments have been made because the litigation is pending and ongoing. Osby, whose suit also names Dallas County as a defendant, is asking for a jury trial. He's seeking monetary relief for basically suffering and emotional anguish from the, quote, flagrant invasion of his privacy, end quote. TikTok declined to comment on the specific account. Their spokesperson pointed Ars Technica to the TikTok community guidelines, which prohibit sharing personally identifiable information because TikTok acknowledges that such harassment, quote, can cause serious harm and emotional distress and other offline harm, end quote. Now, here's the kicker of the whole thing. Here's the nuts and bolts of this. Mr. Osby gets pulled over. Obviously, this is being recorded live for the TikTok and all that kind of stuff. And approximately 20 minutes after being pulled over and basically being let go by Officer Castillo, Osby found out that Castillo had indeed live streamed this traffic stop when an internet user known as Stanley Sensational reached out to Osby directly on Facebook. Now, Stanley told Osby that he had found him on Facebook using the information Castillo shared on Osby's driver's license in this TikTok live stream. Stanley then shared a screenshot of Castillo's TikTok stream, which was posted under Castillo's account named Psycho Cisco, as I mentioned. That's when Osby learned that more than 100 of Castillo's followers had actually seen the stream live and thus had access to his personally identifiable information. This is a driver's license, so we're talking home address, dates of birth, driver's license number, enough to run an identity theft scam, stalk somebody, or worse. Now, Osby's lawyers have alleged that Castillo knew that Osby wasn't speeding at the time of the traffic stop, and that Castillo was only pulled over by Osby to make this video to basically spike the police officer's TikTok engagement. This allegation seems to be backed up by basically that account from Stanley, who told Osby that on the live stream, Castillo said that he made the video just to show his followers what he does during a traffic stop, meaning, oh, here's the next random car that just lost the lottery and I'm pulling him over. This is absolutely unconscionable. Aside from the fact that these videos will be backed up, replicated from TikTok servers here in the United States to Singapore, where the Chinese government has access to this, including his personally identifiable information, this is a gross violation of this individual's right to privacy under the Constitution. And this is one of the biggest issues that we've had in quite some time, is that our technology is outpacing privacy laws. This is a huge issue. This underscores a very serious problem. You can't be suspended for 2 days without pay and that be the only issue. I hope Osby takes them to the cleaners for this. I think this is absolutely disgusting. And these are the things that we have to watch out for. We have addictions to social media where people are willing to do things that violate their own policies, their own employment agreements, and quite frankly, our constitutional rights just to get a few more likes, just to get a few more followers. That's not the world I want to live in. That's not the world I would want to bring kids up in either. This is a huge issue. And I understand that we are ensconced in technology and kids these days are born basically with cameras in front of them for the rest of their life. But we have to recognize that while we have a changing concept of privacy, we can't ignore privacy completely. And we have to respect the boundaries and privacy of others. I don't care if you're a police officer. You have a right to stop basically any motorist, just as I have the right, you know, to basically have recourse under the judicial system if I think I've been treated unfairly. I'm not going to argue with the cop. I'm not going to fight the cop. That's what the courts are for. And so I think this is unconscionable. I hope this never happens again. I think this is probably happening a lot more. We're just not knowing about it, but we will see. I'm going to keep you updated here, but I hope, like I said, Osby takes them to the cleaners, and I hope the Dallas Sheriff's Department has really learned a lesson here. They really need to train their officers and reinforce, not just saying don't use your phone to live stream. Just don't get on social media, you know, while you're on duty, plain and simple. And I'm sorry if that gets you less followers. That's your freaking job. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP, where I promise I'll never pull you over or be law enforcement live streaming this. Same with YouTube, where you should subscribe. I'm nice and safe, just reporting the news. And as always, stay safe, stay online, and please attempt to stay private. Thanks, everybody.